Alright guys, so you can clearly see I do not have my pack on. I am hiking south from Wyabald to Rock Gap, and I'm doing what's called slackpacking, which means I left most of my gear at the hostel I stayed at last night, and I'll stay there again tonight. And I'm just hiking with no gear, and hopefully I'll be able to do 9 miles pretty fast in about 6 hours. Some people call this cheating. I call it being smart. As you should know by now, I have a habit of getting stuck in town. But Wye Gap, where I'll be starting from tomorrow, is very desolate. It's in the middle of nowhere. So I won't be able to easily go back into town from there like I can from Winding Stair or Rock Gap. So I figured I'd show you some of this. I've got lunch in my pack, some water in my water filter, some toilet paper and a shovel, because I'll probably have to take a shit at some point. I had a really good breakfast at the hostel this morning. If you come through Franklin, I recommend staying at the barn with Spidey. He's got a great little hostel. Only 6 bunks, and it's way out of Franklin. It's like a 25-minute drive from Franklin. But he's super nice, and his property is beautiful. There's some great morning views this morning I'll show you. Probably do a whole little video about his hostel. Put the drone back up later when I get back there this evening. Give you a little bit of a tour of his property. Moving pretty quick today, because you know I'm not carrying a 30-pound pack. First mile and a half is uphill, then I get about 3 miles of downhill to Winding Stair Gap, and then another couple miles of uphill to Rock Gap. I'm trying to make it in 6 hours. Oops. Here's a hiker. Alright, so that was interesting. I stopped and talked about my drone for like 3 minutes with that hiker, northbounder. Pretty much everybody that sees it. There's a few older people mostly who get really offended that I have the drone with me. But any young people I see are totally enthusiastic. They think it's totally cool, especially how light it is. I mean, the drone, the 2 extra batteries in the pack weighs 10 ounces and change. You really can't beat that for what it does for you. I love the footage that I get with it. I hope you guys do too. Oh. But yeah, I'm definitely going to keep carrying it. I paid for the insurance with DJI, so if it gets damaged, I can get it replaced. And if it flies away, I can pay more to get it replaced. But since I only use the AI mode, really, I'm not worried about it flying away on me. I'm a little worried about it getting wet if I'm hiking in rain. But I've got a Ziploc bag out, or I can put it inside my pack in the trash bag, and it'll be fine in the rain. Oh, this feels so nice hiking without the pack on. We'll see how the inside of my legs look after the end of the hike today. As you can see, I pulled out my kilt, and the gaiters of my boots are new. I got them in Franklin, Outdoor 76. They're supposed to keep twigs and shit out of your boots, and also protect your laces. Somebody posted on one of the Facebook groups that the laces on one of the shoes got caught on the other shoe and he tripped so hard. So the gaiters prevent that. Whew. Of course, they don't prevent me from being stupid and tripping over a stick. Fortunately, I didn't fall. That would have been X-rated. Oh, whew. It feels. I'm spoiling myself, I know that. Oh, I'm gonna get to the top of the hill and I'm never gonna want to go up a hill with a pack on again. Okay, so I have a mile and a half from the road back there. I had a mile and a half of up. I've probably come half that way already. We're at the top of Wild Bald. It's a little, not the top of Wild Bald. We're on the trail at the Wild Bald. We're not going up the mountain, but it's a little windy out. We'll see how the drone does. But it took me an hour and a half. It's 10:30. I started at 9, so it took me an hour and a half to get a mile and a half, which is pretty good for me. The next 3 miles is all downhill. It's a winding stair, so I should be able to do that maybe in a couple hours. But we'll see how it goes. But I wanted to see if I could record. Unfortunately, the actual top of Wild Bald is up off trail, and I won't be going up there. I'm sure the view is good, but we'll get some good views tomorrow and the day after. And even without a pack, I don't want to go off trail. But it took me an hour and a half to get here. I took one small break for water and another small break to have a piece of steak. But, yep. Ooh. There's the side trails to the shelter. Again, I will not be going off trail. And heading down. When I did this mountain this uphill in 2022, it felt like it went on and on forever. I spent, like, it's only 3.5 miles, but I spent like the whole day climbing up. It was brutal. Because, of course, I had a full pack of food. Having left Franklin with a full pack of food, it was a bit of a brutal uphill. But, oh, so much nicer doing it without a pack on. Cannot even express how nice it is. It's already warmed up enough so my fingers aren't cold. Earlier, when I first started out, my fingers were pretty cold. Oops. Hey there, come on. Got stuck behind a little tree. I'm gonna have to switch batteries after this flight. It was down to two lights when I started, which probably means about 6 minutes of flying time. Whew. I'm thinking about getting my hair cut. There's a couple barbers in Franklin. Normally I don't get my hair cut until trail days in May. And I get my hair cut then because after that I'm worried about ticks. The last thing I need is a tick finding itself a hiding place in my hair, and I not see it for a couple weeks till it's, half the size of my head. But I might get a haircut. We'll see what happens, right? I will be shipping some stuff home tomorrow before I come back up to Gap and get back on trail. I started with a set of micro spikes that I literally have not taken out of the bag since I got them. I stuck them in my pack and forgot about them, basically. So I'll be shipping those back. I'll be returning them to Amazon, actually. That's where I bought them. And then I'll be getting my second battery. I'll be sending that back to my mother's house along with my Injinji socks. I might keep one pair. I don't know. I haven't worn them yet. I kind of want to send my puffy coat home because I literally haven't worn that either. But I might need it. I'll hang on to it for a couple more weeks. It's a pound, which I don't want to carry, but I mean, so far I've just been wearing this hoodie. This hoodie's been really fantastic. I got it at Old Navy. or not Old Navy. Why did I say Old Navy? LL Bean. My brother gave me an LL Bean gift card, and I used it to get this hoodie. And the hoodie's just fantastic. I used it as a pillow. I use it. All right. So we finally got out of the wind. The wind was pretty heavy for the last mile and a half or so, and I couldn't risk flying it because it was just heavy wind. But we're out of the wind for a little while anyway. Started to get hot. I'm thinking maybe about taking off the sweatshirt, but I don't really have any place to carry it, so I guess I'm gonna wear it. But I got it unzipped in the front, all the way unzipped in the front now. Oh, a lovely day. Glad I'm hiking today without the pack though. Whoo boy. So I call logs like this a sitting log. Great for sitting down on the side of the trail without having your ass down in the dirt. As you can see, I'm hiking with my kilt today. I thought about getting I had been thinking about getting a new pair of pants in Franklin, but the weather's getting better, and I figure, what's that say? Pantier Gap. Anyway, I'll be getting rid of the pants in a couple weeks anyway, and just switching to hiking in the kilt. I also have a small pair of light shorts for when I'm at a hostel or if I'm in a shelter and I want to, or if I get a chance to go swimming, the shorts are useful for that. But the kilt is nice to hike in. This is a Purple Rain kilt. Really need another one. This one's pretty worn out. I've had it this is my third year. I got it in 22. I hiked with it last year. So it's pretty worn. But it'll do until I can get a new one at Trail Days probably. Whew. Looks like there's another hiker coming up. A day hiker. A couple, well, maybe not. I can't tell. A couple hikers. That's weird. That was weird. Drone didn't know it was supposed to be following me, so it just sat there when I put it up. Whew, it's starting to get warm, yeah. Ow. And I just rolled my ankle. Fun times. Alright. Oh, I need to stop and get a drink of water in a minute. Maybe take a leak. Things you guys don't want to see. Huh, the drinking water you want to see. The taking a leak, not so much. Oh man, that sun is starting to feel really warm. Whew. When I was at Walmart, I thought about getting some earbuds, because the wire on these headphones swings all around, but then I realized I wouldn't be able to use them when I was using the drone, and I didn't even know if they had mic. So, but the drone uses Bluetooth and Wi-Fi to connect to the phone. Alright, so I'm going to try to make it across this river without falling in. You would want to see that. Although not quite as a challenge without a pack on, it still is something of a challenge. Alright. I think there used to be a bridge here. Apparently Fiolina washed it away. Because I don't even see inside of the town river. Holy crap. Well, I made it. According to that. Pull you across. I will switch to manual. Send you up a little, and then forward. Nice, 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 nice. All right. Then I'll bring it down, and forward a little more, and land. And